I'm in a little bit of a silly goose mood today.
Love it. Love that for us.
And then for those of you who also watch the video, I have my alien shirt on because we're going to do my favorite topic. One of my favorite topics that Kayla's not really into, but she's going to get to hear just probably some of the extent of how fucking weird I am.
So excited.
And I'm looking forward to it because the funny thing is like I've talked about some of these with her husband.
Yeah, totally.
And he's with me on them. And she's like, yep, don't care. But also my husband is, yep, don't care.
Uh-huh.
So it works out for everybody.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We already had a little pre-conversation.
I know.
She did her best. How did you do your best this week, Kayla?
Ooh, girl.
You be busy lately.
Another week of traveling.
Yes.
For work. So yeah. It was good.
Okay.
It was fun. Nothing too crazy, but the event that we went to was so busy. Incredibly busy. And it was only
thousands of people or hundreds of
thousands. People? It was only a 1-day event, and they would not let anybody in the hall that we were in until 10 a.m.
Like vendors included?
No, like the exhibitors could be in there, but like the people attending the event could not go in the exhibitor hall until 10 a.m. We were right by the entrance.
Oh,
like
you got rushed.
2 booths down.
Woo,
when I tell you we got bombarded, I am not kidding you. We had 3 people there.
You were one of 3.
Yeah, one of 3. And we had a line stacked of people waiting to talk to us. It was insane.
Oh my gosh. Really?
Yeah.
And do you feel like you were able to fulfill all the needs, or do you wish you had had another person or two in those moments?
100% wish we would have had another.
You think people walked away because they were waiting too long?
Oh, 100%. I saw people walking away.
Yeah. And you can't just be like, sorry, wait. Yeah. It's like, I can't solve your problem because I literally just physically don't have another person here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, but it was really good.
Drop that little bud in the suggestion box.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, but it was good. It was fun and went really well. It went smoothly. So
good.
Next one is 2 weeks in Florida.
Woo, Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
girl.
Excited.
That will be fun.
I know. I'm excited.
Where in Florida are you okay to share that?
Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was just looking at our hotel. We're like 5 to 8 minutes away from the beach. We'll see if we have time, but I totally want to go.
Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see.
I still am there for work, so.
Yeah. Okay. So just a week of traveling.
Yeah.
Getting back into your routine when you get home.
Yeah. It'll be nice because I'm home for the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
So I'll just be getting back into the routine and then have to leave again.
Yeah. I feel like all this traveling is a new thing for you in your position. And I know that you were so funny. You had a meeting with us about it. You're like, girls, I'm telling you, my life is going to change. And you're like, these are the only weekends I'm available, because we like to plan out the rest of the year because we like to do Friendsmas.
Yeah.
And we do Friendsgiving. And so we like to plan it out. But she's like, I'm just traveling a lot more for work right now. And we're like, okay, love that for you. As if you don't travel enough with your child.
I know.
To go.
Yeah, as soon as I'm done doing all my work travel.
Yeah.
It's and it'll
time
be
for her
the
to
holidays and then it'll be chair travel time.
Yep. Yep. Sounds about right.
Yeah.
It's
fine.
It's okay.
It's great. Everything's fine.
Yeah. It's just a chapter.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It is fun though. I enjoy it. You know what I mean? It's still fun.
Well,
and
especially
something different.
When you, correct me if I'm wrong, you were pre-COVID, you were in the office.
Yes.
And as soon as COVID happened, you moved home.
Correct.
And you have stayed home for the most part.
Yeah, we've never had to go back to the office. Never had to.
Yeah.
We can if we want to.
Yeah.
So.
Because they're still paying for the air conditioning and the lease and whatever else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but, yeah.
But why would you?
work from home. I mean, sometimes I do.
Yeah.
I enjoy it sometimes just to like see other humans.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think I mentioned this the last time too about my new job is Phoenix was a hub.
Yeah.
They had like a call center here. So they do a lot of like get-togethers.
Yeah.
So honestly, I would 100% go.
Yeah.
Just to like meet these people who I've never met in person and maybe never even like video talked with them, just seen like their name everywhere, you know, because it's always everything is CYA and everything has your initials on it. So yeah, I would go for sure.
Yeah, it's fun.
Okay, well, good.
Yeah.
I'm glad you're still enjoying it and you're not like feeling burned out. I think it's good too. They don't send you away for more than like 4 days.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like 3-4 days max.
Yeah. This next one, like Florida, I will be gone like Monday through Friday, but Eliana is going to Florida with me.
Oh.
But she's going straight to go stay with my dad, and then
Okay.
Dan is coming that Friday to meet us there.
I love that.
Yeah.
So then you're going to stay for a few more days, like an extended weekend, and then come back.
Yeah. Yeah, we're
Okay.
going to stay with my dad.
His house is so cute.
I know.
I just love it.
I know.
Oh, precious. Make sure you say hi to his plants for me.
He has so many plants.
And he has like these, y'all, Florida, the one thing
You
about
can't
Florida
mess
is,
anything up.
you cannot kill a plant in Florida. And he has like these huge, beautiful, lush, green plants.
Yeah.
And I was like, what? They're bone dry. Can I please water these for you?
They're great.
Yeah. Oh my God. Being a plant mom in Florida, my whole life would revolve around plants. I would never, ever see people again.
You would have a plant room for
I would
sure.
100% have plant rooms. I would have them floor to ceiling with like the moving things to put them in the window.
I could not.
Yeah, 100%. Because it's not like I would need to like get a misty system because it's humid as shit there. So you don't have to worry about the humidity. It's just the sunlight, which it's sunny there all the time. So
it really is.
it is the sunshine state, which I feel like Arizona gets way more sunshine. Am I tickling your toes right now?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Weirdo.
I thought it was your blanket, so I was gonna go like don't mind us. Your face was like, what's happening right now? I'm like, am I tickling your toes, ma'am? So sorry. Things are getting weird. I told you I was in a silly goose mood today.
Here we are.
Okay, so my favorite topic is let me tell you what I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
What did you do to do your best this week?
So this was my first week out of training, and I literally feel I'm like 19 and starting a new job. I don't know anybody. I'm super anxious. That's how I kind of feel at this moment.
Yeah.
I felt on Tuesday going back because we had Monday off for Labor Day and I got paid for it. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Welcome to corporate America.
I know. I fucking hate it, but like I missed it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because the benefits, like I can't
just so
even.
convenient.
It's so convenient. And the thing is like with Chris being a 1099, my taxes help him at the end of the year because I pay so much in taxes.
Because you do more than you really need to.
Yeah, because I still file single, but then like we file married but separate.
Yeah,
like we go to file our taxes.
Yeah.
But it's amazing, like thousands of dollars it saves him every year.
Yeah.
So this year, because I didn't have a corporate job
until like the end.
Yeah. And he's just like, okay, I'm glad he's excited to get the benefits again. But yeah.
Good.
So yes. And like, they're so fucking nice. Like I worked for corporate America before, and like, this is like the culture that I always hoped for, but thought was unachievable. And I've been there 5 weeks now. So it's pretty wild that like I can literally send, because, we use Teams, and I can just send my manager a little, she said, ping, is it a ping?
Everybody calls it something else.
I thought it was an IM. Like, I'm thinking like AOL online. Okay, tell me what your people say.
So some people say it's a ping. Some people call it a message. Some people call it an IM. Some people we use Slack. So they just say a Slack.
Okay. Is it similar to Teams? Because you had Teams before, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's similar. I mean, Slack is a little bit more robust.
Okay.
But
what does that mean?
Like there's a lot more you can do with it.
Okay. Got you.
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's wild. And then like literally she's like video calling me the next second. So this morning.
That's what I do with all my people, by the way.
Yeah. Well, and I love it. And I told her, so going back on Tuesday, it was my first time out of training, and I'm meeting my manager. She had sent me an email that Friday, like, I'm so excited to meet you on Monday, blah, blah, blah. She's like, I'll send you a message, or send me a message when you get in, and then we'll figure it out. I've not felt any pressure, which I've been honestly putting way more pressure on myself than they're putting pressure on me. But I am my own worst enemy when it comes to like performance. Like I feel, and also this is something I have worked through in therapy, is the oldest daughter independence, hyper independence stuff. That you also have. Because, trauma, because our parents are baby boomers. So I thought it'd be better because your dad is not even from America, but it's not. So it's fine. He has a whole different other set of standards.
Yeah.
So, anyways, so yeah, it's been amazing. So she calls me, or she's like, hey, are you comfortable that I'm just going to send you, or I'm just going to give you a call? Do you have, a few minutes? Are you working on anything? And I was like, no, I'm ready. Like, I'm ready to go when you are. Like, let's do this. She calls me. She's very warm.
Like video calls you?
Yeah, video calls me. And she's very like warm off the bat. I get good vibes from her, even through a screen. And I feel like vibes even, come through screens. So
vibes. If
you don't believe that kind of thing is real, then you are listening to the wrong person, because I'm here for all the vibes. And she was like, okay, great. Well, I've been at this company for this many years and I'm doing these things. And, she's been there for years, and she has done all different parts, as most managers have, they've, worked in different parts of the company just so they can get the ins and outs in. And she goes, so, and she's like, and you're going to meet your mentor. And my mentor is going to be with me for the next 2 weeks. And she goes, she's literally going to be like an extension of you. Whatever you need, if you have questions, concerns, she's going to like learn with you and do things with you. But, you got to, she's like, if you know how you learn, please share it with us, because we want to really know to help you out. So I had told her, I don't translate well through like IMs. I feel like I have like this very excited personality, and like it doesn't come through on IMs because I'm not excited when I'm typing. Full transparency. Unless like something is super fucking cute, or like I'm responding with some fucking cute ass meme, but again, I'm not typing anything because I'm literally pushing GIF and choosing something.
Sure.
So I feel like I translate much better in person and, over video. So I think she immediately caught on, because she like gave me the eyes of like, oh, okay, she's a lot. She's got a big personality. But yeah, so she was very warm and welcoming. And then I get to meet my mentor. Girl, I don't think they could have assigned anybody better for me. Like, this girl she's kind of weird. She's got dark hair, but the tips of it are blue. She immediately goes, so I already know you're cool because you've got the split hairline. She's like, we're already going to be friends. And I was like, Girl, I was literally thinking the same thing with your blue hairs. She had this cute, she got some big old donkers, but she had this really cute little top on, and it was like plaid. And I'm like, oh, this girl, she gets me.
Aww.
She gets me. So we start talking, and we were talking about the hyper independence trauma. Got into that one. But she's
day one, Ashley.
Yeah, day one. I will tell you how it is if you just give me 5 minutes.
Yeah. Obviously.
Yeah. And so she was like, okay, let's figure it out. Tell me how you learn. And I was like, honestly, I do better face to face. I do better doing it myself and maybe having you watch or, doing it with me. And she was like, all right, let's do it. She's like, I've never mentored anybody, so let's figure this out. Come to find out, my new manager has never been a manager. She just got promoted.
Wow.
I am her first person on her first team ever.
That's actually really cool.
I actually kind of feel kind of special.
Yeah, totally.
And so we also get to name our team.
Oh my God. You're reminding me so much of my job.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. I'm so excited. So
you're totally drinking all of the Kool-Aid.
All of it. Every fucking drop. Every drop. Kill me now. Kill me now.
I fucking cannot.
Yeah. And I'm so in for it. So she's like, we get to name the team, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm so excited. So
I'm fucking dead. I am fucking dead.
You're welcome.
I remember naming my first team.
Yeah. What was your, okay. So we want to do something super punny and super funny. I'm literally going to AI this weekend.
Yeah.
Because
punny
it has
funny. Okay.
Punny, funny, obviously corporate appropriate.
Obviously.
But I also said shit on the call with my manager today, and she didn't even flinch. So
did you apologize?
It didn't even cross my mind because she didn't even flinch.
Ashley.
I mean, let her get to know me for like right out the gate, right?
I mean, you got to hold back a little bit.
She had 4 days.
4 days of what?
Of corporate Ashley.
Oh, that was just like today?
Today. Oh yeah. No, at the end of the day today.
Got it.
Yeah. Because I was like, all this shit. And she was like, yeah. Totally didn't even flinch about it. Because if she would have, I would have been like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. But nope. I was like, oh, sorry, my bad.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah. I might apologize for that one I will be like, so my overthinking brain, because this has been my problem with this job.
Do that.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
First it's the husband, now it's the job.
I can't. I just can't. So yeah, so I totally threw myself under the bus. But again,
no, I'm sure it's not a big deal.
I know I have a terrible fucking mouth.
I do too.
And the thing is like, I don't even think to apologize for it anymore because it's part of who I am.
I just like know who to say it in front of now.
Well, and that's the thing. I worked in corporate America for 10 fucking years. I get out of it for 1 year and I turn into a truck driver savage. Mouths. Yeah. And you know what? I'm like, I just feel like that part of my filter is gone.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? The corporate filter. Cause like, girl, trust me, I was really good, especially cause I was a supervisor. I was really good. Every once in a while when I'd get real mad, they would come out and everybody understood. But like when I said shit and she didn't flinch, I was like, burr, 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 just kept talking.
I mean, everybody at work curses, but
yeah, I think it's a little more socially acceptable, but I understand.
Just not if you're like talking to a customer or something.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. And so I get it. Like, I totally understand. And I try to be respectful. But apparently, it just came out. And here we are. It's fine. So it's been great.
So it's been great.
Yeah. My mentor is great. And I went from literally, I told my manager I had 8% confidence on Tuesday that I was ready to do this job.
Yeah.
She's like, so just, if you're comfortable just sharing with me like how you're feeling, what's going on, girl, I'm not going to lie. 8%. And I was like,
That's very specific. 8.
When I said that, she goes, okay. And like she gave like the little bit of the head cock. Oh, okay. Instead of like, that's very specific. Cause that's what.
That's very specific.
You could offend somebody by saying that's very specific in corporate world. So that's probably why she was just like, okay. But yeah. And then yesterday,
you're probably on their shit list already.
Stop. She said she was so excited to start her team with me on it though. Today.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. She's like,
how many people will be on her team?
So with her, it's 11. So it's
10 people
10 to
that
1.
report to her.
Yeah. And they recently are doing like this restructuring thing because it used to be 15 to 1. And
that's what ours is.
And they were having some problems. So they got it down to 10 to 1. So that's how she got this new. Yeah. They hired a few new managers.
They must be doing well then.
Girl. There's like 50,000 claims that need to get allocated and processed.
Sheesh.
We're at like a 22 to 25 day turnaround. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're doing great. They were, I mean, they just hired 3 classes.
22-day SLA. That's crazy.
Yeah, we call it TAT, but yeah, turnaround time. Yeah, so it's, they're doing fine. But they hired 3 classes of 15 to 18 people starting on the 1st of every month or the first Monday of every month. I was the first of those 3 classes.
Yeah, because they're all gearing up for like next year.
Correct.
When it really starts to get busy.
Yeah. So it's great for me.
Yeah, totally. Absolutely.
I'm here for it. And I got to choose my schedule, which was great. Like I got to choose the hours I work, which I was really hoping, I'm really glad I had to get up really early for training because I had to be starting at 6 a.m.
Yeah.
And that was rough. But 7 a.m. is literally perfect for me because I automatically wake up between 6 and 6:30 in the morning. So I'm up, I'm ready. Like I have time to make my matcha or my breakfast and get the dog outside and he goes pee pee poo poo and he gets to have breakfast, you know? So like it all works out for everybody.
You're not with you.
I know. It just works out for all of us. And I'm just here to live my best life. Yeah. I forgot to say in doing my best, I broke a nail this week.
Oh no.
I was trying. Yes, I know I'm an idiot, and I added this to my own plate. I was trying to get a piece of ice that was stuck with my nails instead of using like a tool, you know, broke it right off. So it's fine. It bled for a second, but it's fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like all this is not.
Ow.
Yeah, it broke right here. So this is all going to fall off. Yeah.
Yucky.
Yeah, I'm not here for it. So it was fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Okay, so conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on. All right, sorry. I was not prepared. Okay, so the alien shirt.
Yes.
Let's start with aliens.
Let's do it.
Okay. So aliens, let's talk about what you think aliens are.
Okay.
And I will do the same.
Okay.
And then maybe what they look like.
Okay.
And then go from there.
Okay.
Okay. So my idea of an alien is not this.
Okay.
I think they probably look more humanoid.
What does that mean to you?
Ooh, getting deep. Is that my dog barking? I'm so sorry if y'all are hearing this little rip or snapper barking at her dog. Sorry. So they don't look like this. I think they
don't look like green aliens.
Yeah, like little green aliens from like Mars Attacks.
Yeah.
No, that's not what I envision aliens to be. Like with like a bulb around their head. No. Or a shield or whatever. So I envision them to be more like Men in Black, where they look like people and they're just aliens inside.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's my idea of it because
So,
I
like,
think
meaning that you think aliens roam the earth hidden in human skin.
Yes, and I also, or not even human skin, they just look human. They don't necessarily have to be like commanding the ship. You know, they could just be like, so in one of the Men in Black movies, it was a thing inside of a thing, but it had like 2 sets of eyelids, and that's how he knew it was not human.
Yeah.
And then it just ran super, super fast, and it outran Will Smith, which apparently is not okay. So, so it's like, I think that they look more like that. Like they may have like one subtle difference that makes them alien.
Okay.
Extraterrestrial.
Sure.
Because alien, I feel like, is such a broad term. Because like that's what people use to call people who are not from a country. You know what I mean? If they get here illegally, like illegal aliens. And I was like, yeah, I just don't think alien is the right word.
Yeah.
You know, like maybe illegal resident.
Yeah.
Or
exactly
human. Like anyways.
Yeah.
Getting off that topic. We are not going to talk about the government, so you can. I know you don't want to, so I will though. I ain't scared until something happens. Until the FBI shows up at my door and they're like, "Shut the fuck up, ma'am." Yeah, and then they put me on house arrest.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
So yeah, I think that they look more like how Men in Black has them. Like it's funny because like, Elon Musk to me looks kind of alien.
He is weird looking, man.
But for real. And he's got like 12 kids. He's like trying to procreate. He's got this mind that he literally keeps him up for like 20 hours a day because he has so much
shut it down
knowledge and so many things that he wants to do and achieve and, you know, whatever. So I actually think that he could absolutely be an alien. I'm putting that out there. Elon, I think you're a little bit of an alien, bro. And like the alien that's like coming from the stars, or if you please, coming from the sea, if you believe in those kind of extraterrestrials. Aliens. Well, no. It's like all their ships are underwater. Yeah. So like they live underwater and like. Yeah. That's...
It's a whole nother type.
Yeah, well, we'll get on to that. But I want to see what you think they are and what they look like.
I definitely do not think that they're human form.
Okay.
I think that they're like not the green little men, but like slimy, like kind of human looking, but like you can tell that they're aliens and they have these weird like slime.
Independence Day aliens?
Maybe, yeah.
Or like aliens or like predator aliens, like just so I can relate and the rest of the public. I think
like Independence Day aliens.
Okay, so like that, like pale.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe have some tentacles.
Yes.
Okay, definitely. Can take
but like
over
from another
body.
Planet.
Yeah, from another body.
Yeah.
Because I feel, and I'm going to say this and I'm not, it's coming out and I'm not even mad about it, y'all. You can give me shit about it. But if you think that these humans on this planet are the only sustainable life on any planet in any galaxy, I'm sorry. You need to open your fucking eyeballs. They're
such passion.
No, open up your fucking eyes because it is real. They are real. They absolutely exist. The government finally came out and told us in 2020, but maybe nobody remembers because we were in the middle of a pandemic. I have other feelings about that too. So, yeah, I just open up your fucking eyeballs. Bro,
just open.
Because there is extraterrestrial life. Absolutely. If it's not among us, it is around us.
It is around us. Yeah, but I think maybe like something exists out there. Like I don't knock it, but I'm not like
me.
Passionate.
Yeah,
and maybe this is sad, but I just don't give a fuck enough.
So There it is. You literally just beep, 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 beep. Nailed that fucking coffin shut, girl. That's what it is. You don't care enough.
Yeah, I just don't care.
Yeah, that's Danny's response. That's Amanda's response. I don't care enough
I have
to
other
even think about
fucks to give. Oh, elsewhere.
Yeah, but like, okay, so say it's like, oh my God, what's the M. Night Shyamalan alien movie?
No idea.
With Joaquin Phoenix, Mel Gibson?
No idea.
Oh my God, hold please.
I've probably never seen it before.
I guarantee you have.
Everybody is always like, have you seen this movie? Have you seen that movie? I'm like, no, I don't think. And then they all pull up their phone and start typing in this movie. And then they show it to me. And I'm like, yep, nope, never seen that movie. I did not watch hardly any movies growing up.
Signs
Signs
is the movie. So it's Joaquin
with the
Phoenix.
little kid.
Yes, with the little kid that leaves the water glasses all around.
Yeah, I watched bits and pieces of that movie, but I never watched it all the way through.
Okay. So they're tall and lanky.
Like, I don't even remember aliens being a part of that movie. I just remember the little kid.
Well, they literally show it for a couple seconds, a couple times. Because that's how M. Night Shyamalan does it. Like, that's how he keeps you, like, on your toes, is, like, he barely shows you a snippet of the evil, and then you get to, like, go back to your real life.
Got it.
Yeah. So, I mean, but honestly, it was a freaky movie the first time I saw it because it's an older movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, Joaquin Phoenix, Mel Gibson. This is before Mel Gibson hated people. And like before Passion of the Christ, that kind of stuff. Because he needed a little bit of help those years after that. But they're there. They're out there. It's pretty wild. So also, just to add a little bit of evidence, anybody who knows anybody in the military who flies planes probably has a story about aliens and extraterrestrial life.
Interesting.
Especially if like you do like long missions across water, there's a story, if not 10 or 12 or 15. Like there's video out now. Thankfully, the government has let us see it. But there's videos out of literally time-stamped naval footage of extraterrestrial, they call them UAPs now. So of literally they pop in, they pop out. You can't mistake it. You can't make it happen. It's moving like, and you can hear the guys on the plane going, holy shit, dude, that's a fucking alien. Oh man, that's a fucking UFO. Like they're like, this is happening. And then it disappears. This is why I think that they are underwater too. I think it's possible.
Because they can just go.
Because they go to it. They disappear too fast. And like they go in like these crazy like fly patterns, but like they disappear too fast to go right or left. They either have to go up or down, and down has the shortest amount of space to the water, but then there's like never like a splash either.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Or maybe they just go like incognito, like maybe they have invisible shields.
Yeah, like for sure they have invisible shields. Absolutely. Because why wouldn't they? If you're going to another planet and you don't have an invisible shield, you put yourself up as a target.
Yeah.
They get that. They're fucking smarter than we are. I'm sorry, but I refuse.
I'm just over here stirring the pot for Ashley.
I refuse to think that we are the smartest thing in this fucking galaxy. We, as a population, cannot be the smartest thing out there. Cannot. If we are,
come on, there's a lot.
Don't even bring me back, bro.
Most people are so smart on this planet. I don't see the problem. Yeah.
Sweet baby motherfucking Jesus. Yeah, no, it's a no. No. Yeah. No, I refuse. I refuse to believe that. I have no hope if we are the smartest thing out there. I really have no hope. And I refuse to believe it. I really refuse to believe it. So maybe it's hope for me, a little bit of naivety, but no, I don't want that shit. Okay. So along with that, let's talk about like time travels.
Time travels.
Or multi-dimension or multi-plane. Accessibility.
Interesting.
So I know that I don't know if you've done any.
I've literally never even thought about this.
Oh, time travel?
I mean, yeah.
Really?
Besides when I watch a movie about it.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. If you could have any superpower, what would it be?
No idea.
Really?
Yes.
Mine would actually be time travel or being able to having access to different timelines and different planes, because I definitely think that there are timelines that exist at the same time.
What was that movie that had that?
There's been a few movies about it.
But like he went to space and it was like another timeline and he was like in the wall or something.
One of the movies you've seen, and I don't know which one this is.
Yeah, girl.
Who's in it?
I cannot
should have even asked.
Yeah.
New, old.
Old.
Interesting. Okay.
But like he goes to space, but he gets stuck in space and time and he figures a way to get back to like his kid or something.
Oh.
And the kid figures it out, becomes super smart and like figures all these things out with.
Yeah.
I cannot remember what it's
also
called.
Umbrella Academy.
I love that show.
Yeah, number 5, time travels.
Yeah.
Like, are you kidding me? That's the coolest fucking power. And he not only time travels, he time jumps. Like, he can go from one space to another in the matter of a blink.
Yeah.
So, like, I'm not even asking for that shit. I'm just trying to go to, like, I'd love to just go visit, like, the Renaissance period without getting the bubonic plague. You know, like stay away from the fucking rats and don't eat anything.
Yeah,
or bring your own MREs.
Oh my God.
Because everybody knows how to boil water there.
Y'all, speaking of rats, when I was in LA, we were just kind of walking around downtown and there was these fountains and we're like, oh, those are really pretty. And then we keep walking and my girlfriend that's with me, she looks at it and she goes, wait. I'm like, what? She's like, look at the fountain. And it was a fucking rat in the top of the fountain, like where the water's like coming out.
Yeah.
And he's like in there, like playing around in the top of the fountain. We watched it for a little bit because I was like, I was shook. There was a rat in the fountain.
And he was playing around?
And then at one point, he turned around and put his butt on the water. And we were like, oh my gosh, it's like a bidet for the rat.
Stop it.
I could not, with its long tail.
Yeah. Did you die?
It was so
But you
gross.
got close enough to watch.
It was that if that rat would have gotten on top of the fountain, like right on top of the water, it would have gone shooting up into the sky.
And the funny thing is he knows that it does that. So that's why he stayed on the edge.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if his rat friends told him or he figured it out on his own.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. People from New York are probably like, yeah, that's normal. That happened today. Who knows?
Yeah, why would you want to live on top of other people and live in like a highly concentrated and popular?
I want to do it.
No.
Yeah. Maybe not my whole life, but I want to try it out. See if I like it because you know what? Maybe I do. Maybe you do. You don't know because you've never tried it.
I don't want to live downtown anywhere.
It might be fun.
I feel like it's too much of a target.
A target for what?
I don't know. Terrorist bombing.
Oh my God.
See? Girl.
Ridiculous.
See?
You got to just live your life.
Girl, I do. But I don't have any interest in living in a high rise because I'm scared to death of fucking heights.
Same.
And like I can't even look out windows at tall heights. I can't. It makes me gag. Like I'm like, and like the thing is too is, and don't act like I'm the only one. I also get like the urge to jump sometimes, just to see if I can fly.
That's weird, Ashley.
I know, isn't
just
it?
to see if you can fly.
But I'm scared to death to get anywhere near
her
the end.
stronger medication, y'all.
Stop! I'm not on any Yes. Yes. No. Yeah. You don't get that?
No.
Oh my God. So it happens mostly on top of mountains. Like once I've hiked to the top,
Yeah.
I want to, like, sometimes I get like the urge to just jump to see if I can fly.
That's
Isn't that
weird.
fucking wild?
Yeah, that's weird.
I know. I'm insane.
Apparently.
I told you, silly goose mood. I'm here for it. So yeah, that would not happen for me. But I love that for you. I'll come visit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
My bad.
hold on to the microphones. Ever did phone? Okay, we're good. Okay. So I'm sorry. Where were we? We got off track.
We got way off track. We
Way
were
off
talking
track.
about. You said something about rats.
You said something about rats. You told the rat
you
story.
did. I know, but it's because I thought of rat. That made me think what you
'cause-
said.
Oh yeah, time travel, bubonic plague.
Yeah, before
Got it.
all of that.
Yeah, I got it. But also, like, I'd love to go back to like the Egyptian, like when they were building the pyramids, to see if it really was extraterrestrials or not. You know, like
They be
that kind of
putting you to
stuff.
work, girl.
Right? Like Machu Picchu, all that stuff. Like they'd be also fucking whipping me and giving me 3 drops of water a day too, and I'd probably die
exactly.
in 5 years. But yeah, I just want to visit. I don't want to like die or anything, but I would like to visit just to see how they lived.
Or maybe be like invisible, like you don't affect anything, but like
Or just have an invisibility cloak like Harry Potter.
like Harry Potter.
Like Harry Potter. Yeah. I mean, if I had a visibility cloak, done. Time travel the shit out of that thing. Yeah, I would just like to see how other people live.
Yeah, totally.
Or how they struggled. Because, like, you only hear, like, okay, they didn't have running water. But, like, I don't think people actually understand what they don't have running water means until you actually go camping. You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally.
And you don't have a sink to turn on or a toilet to flush.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's pretty wild. So, yeah, time travel would be my special power.
Okay.
So that would help me access the different planes and the different timelines, and that would be fun. And I would get
Okay, so what's with the different planes? Tell me about that.
okay. So I don't know too much about this because it involves a lot of physics and numbers, and that's not my forte. So when I hear people talk about it, a lot of times I don't always understand what they're saying because they use all of these different like mathematical terms and like they quantify a lot, and you know, like it's not the thing. But I absolutely believe it happens.
Okay.
Absolutely believe it happens. And I actually think that time travel is real. I think that our government has either a tool or, I mean, I don't want to get super corny, like a time travel machine, you know, like I'm not trying to go like Back to the Future and get a DeLorean, but I mean, if that was how they time traveled, I'm fucking there. That would be the tits. But I absolutely think that we can time travel. I think that it is probably something the infinite they know about, you know, but like the Illuminati or the Quakers or the Masons, the Freemasons, you know, those kind of people probably know about it.
Yeah.
Just touched on those conspiracy theories.
Boom, 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 boom,
Yeah,
boom.
bam, bam. Yes, they're all real. Yes, they all exist. I think that they are the reason one of the groups, and the CIA is up there too, but one of the groups,
This bitch just lost her fucking damn mind.
they're about to block me, y'all. It's fine. But yeah, I absolutely believe that all of this stuff is real and it exists. I think that the government likes to keep wool over our eyes so that we don't panic. Like, I kind of get that because I think us as a population, because we're extremely intelligent, that we would absolutely take it and be like, oh, okay, good to know that exists. Next. No, they would be like, oh my God, mass panic. They would empty out the grocery stores. They would, it would be absolute panic. So I get why they keep it a secret, but fuck you for keeping it a secret. So that's how I feel about that.
That's how I feel about that.
Yeah, so I think that all that stuff would be very cool to experience. And honestly, it may or may not have crossed my mind once or twice years ago that I should go to like FBI school. I think it would be so fucking cool, but I also know I would never make it to the top because I'm not as cutthroat as those people need to be.
You couldn't.
No, I couldn't. Couldn't hack it. I couldn't kill people. I couldn't
keep your mouth shut.
I couldn't keep my mouth shut. No.
Number one.
Nar.
In the girls group chat. Oh my God, you guys, you know what happened today?
Yeah, let me tell you about my fucking day. We need a group call. You guys are not going to understand. This guy that I arrested. Yeah. He was the head mob boss. Yeah, no, fuck way. No fucking way. Right now, everybody knows your girl don't keep secrets too well. That's why I'm so forthcoming about my whole life. But I don't care.
I don't care.
Okay, so what do you think about those things? Like you said, you haven't really.
I literally have not thought about those things at all whatsoever.
Really?
I do not think you can time travel.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No. No.
Just because you think it's like unfathomable or impossible?
Sure. Either one. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think.
I'm fine with that.
That's fine.
Yeah, I'm not judging you.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm not judging you. Yeah. Crazy ass.
You can't judge. Crazy ass. Yeah, I mean, for sure. This is so just so everybody, full transparency, knows this too. Kayla was not stoked about doing these topics for an episode. I have been asking her since we started this.
Yeah. 100%.
To do this, and I throw it in there every once in a while. Like, we could talk about this. And she's like, no. Today she was finally open to it. I think it's because the alien shirt came out.
Yeah, you were like too matching with the vibe. And so like we had like it just
I was gung ho about it too, but I was like
I'm gonna wear this shirt so I can fit a theme because I know Kayla loves a good theme.
Kayla does love a good theme. Yes. I knew it would work. Gotta love that. Gotta love that little bit of psychology. That psychology 101 class in college many years ago.
Oh, it really did you good.
Okay. So with that, I'm gonna segue into drugs.
Okay.
So like mushrooms, I'm talking about like psychedelics.
Yeah.
Going on a trip, acid, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
I will divulge first that I have only done psychedelic wise mushrooms. And I was too afraid to eat enough to have a trip.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, if you know, you can always have a bad trip. I feel like my vibes are so good all the time. I would never have a bad trip.
Totally.
But my husband had one bad trip one time.
Yeah.
And he's like, babe, just know it could be a bad trip. And I'm like, fuck you for you literally just put it in my head. Yeah. You just put it in my head. Now it's ruined. So, but I want to get to a point to where I do them. But honestly, I would love to do them like when we go camping.
That sounds miserable.
Really?
I would probably freak the fuck out. I've never done anything like that before.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever would, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like anything like hallucinogenic freaks me out. And I think the fact that it freaks me out, like I would be going into it with that mindset. No.
You would have a bad trip.
Yeah. I'm out.
Even if you're with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody.
Okay. See, and I feel like it's the people around you that make those kind of experiences.
Yeah, totally.
Good or bad.
Yes, I do agree with that.
So, okay. Well, I guess I'll let you know.
I guess I'll let you know.
Because when I get the balls to do it. And the thing is too, is like, I don't want to have to do it on a day I'm going to be working the next day, but I would like my husband to be home, which doesn't coincide with our current schedules. So that sucks. But I think it would be good for Chris too, because now they're starting to do more and more research on psilocybin and the medical benefits, especially for people that have like PTSD or trauma, like childhood traumas, that sort of stuff, anything that they've held on to into adulthood. Yeah. Because it just sits in your body differently. So I think he would be open to doing that as well. Yeah. So I would 100% approve psilocybin.
I would almost want to do it with like I know it's not legal, but I know there's people out there that do it like medically. Yeah. Like help you through it or whatever. Yeah. So.
Well, girl.
Yeah.
That's why I want to do like either it's like DMT or ayahuasca.
Ayahuasca. Yeah.
I would love to do a ayahuasca retreat.
I would be so scared, but I would.
Would you do it?
I would totally do it. Dan probably would not let me do it.
Really?
Yeah, he would probably be way too scared to have me do that.
Dan could use it. You better believe I would try to get this to be a group thing because we could all use it.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine?
Oh my God, my husband absolutely needs it. Okay, but here's the thing: is I would not want to go with my husband.
Why?
I would rather have it because I would want him to go through it without me there.
Yeah, to be like independent.
Yes,
of you.
So that he didn't have me to rely on and he fully got into the treatment. Yeah. I feel like if I'm there, I'm a distraction for him.
Sure.
I don't feel that way vice versa. Like I would love to do it with him, but I know that he would get more of a benefit out of it and actually be able to get into it more if I wasn't there. Mm-hmm. With that being said, I don't think he'd actually do it because I wouldn't be there.
Yeah, exactly. 100%. Yeah. I totally agree.
And that's, and that's fine. I get that on his part. Like I understand that's a really big thing. And it's like a 5 to 7 day thing. Yeah. Like it's not like a long weekend. Like it's an investment. Like they're
they're like expensive.
$5,000 and up.
Yeah. I know some people who have done it.
Me too. And they said that it was the best experience of their life.
Yes.
Yeah. Which makes me want to be like, I want to do it.
I know.
So anybody who does those retreats, I'd love to hear about where you've been and how your experience was.
I hear Costa Rica is like really good.
That's where I've heard is Costa Rica. I've heard it done actually here in Sedona.
Probably. I wouldn't be surprised.
But I would like to go to Costa Rica because I wouldn't want to be this close to home. Yeah. If I'm going to pay that much money, I'm getting the fuck out of Arizona for 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah. And I love Arizona, but I also like to travel. So if I'm going to do an experience like that, I'd rather actually do it in the jungle than the desert.
Yeah.
Full transparency.
Yeah, totally. Agreed.
Yeah. And so I would absolutely do that.
Yeah.
For sure. And like medically, there's so much knowledge on it now that we didn't even have 10 years ago.
Yeah, I totally agree. There's so much research and there's been so many documentaries out there, like different sides of it. And you can do so much research.
Yeah, it's safe as long as you're going to a reputable source. So it's like, okay, that's great. Because I feel like everything is laced with fentanyl now.
I know. That's what scares the crap out of me.
Me too. That's why I wouldn't do anything off the street now. But like you can also get a drug test off Amazon. Like you can like shave off a piece of the drug and test it to see what it actually is and see if it has anything else in it.
Interesting.
I may or may not have looked into it.
Yeah, I mean, like that's smart.
Yeah, because yeah, I mean, and the thing is like you can't even trust anybody unless you know that person personally and like they've gone through some shit with you.
100%.
Because like, oh yeah, no, I'd rather make a buck and sell you some bad drugs. You know what I mean? Yeah. So that's crazy. But yeah,
not worth it.
So I think that those experiences too, like I've heard stories about people having such good experiences, especially I should say specifically with psilocybin, so mushrooms, that like they literally can let go of all of that trauma that they've had their whole lives in one to
session.
two times of doing it.
Yeah.
And like that, can you imagine how that feels for those people?
Yeah. How light you feel.
Yeah, I can't even imagine.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine.
I totally agree.
Yeah. So like I'm down for it. So when Arizona comes up on the ballot, because I also remember voting in medical marijuana and recreational marijuana. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll pay all the taxes as long as it's legal. I don't care, you know?
Yeah.
And the psilocybin, especially like doing it with people with like PTSD and stuff, and like those old traumas, do it all day.
Yeah.
Give it to them.
Yeah, I've heard great things.
Yeah, especially like I think people know that if you're going to try a drug for the first time, you should expect that you could have a bad experience.
Yeah.
So
be prepared.
Be prepared. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I just feel like you just have to be prepared. Okay, so predictable sports betting.
Oh my God.
So we kind of touched base on this, and I've actually spoken to Chris about this too. But my thoughts on it are absolutely 100% anything that is like a final game, a World Series. I'd even venture to go as far as some of the Olympic sports.
Yeah.
I hope not the Olympics, to be really, really honest. Like, you know, go ahead if you want to, whatever, but like, not the Olympics, bro. Like those are supposed to be setting like our standards for humanity.
For
like,
humanity.
Come on.
I love that.
Don't like the extraterrestrials are fucking judging us. Don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, I definitely believe that any final game is 100% rigged, or there is a couple players or even just one player one play can throw the whole thing. So like, I absolutely believe that if they can get one person under their belt, you know that they can, because all it takes is a certain amount of money. Everybody can be bought.
I totally agree. I think that there can totally be like that one person, and they've caught some people doing it, right? Like not making.
That's what the longest yard is about.
Yeah. Not making a basket because they need to stay at X point in between X number of points, or what, you know, whatever the bet is, right? Yeah. I definitely think that stuff happens way more often than we realize. Mm-hmm. And I think it's crazy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think that like, I don't think that it's all rigged.
I don't think it's all rigged either.
Yeah.
I just think all of the very important high dollar final games
I think
are
there's
rigged.
some finesse in there for sure.
Yeah, and I'd like to think it's more the professional sports versus college. Like I honestly, college is kind of whatever for me, because I feel like so many people are like, oh my God, this is supposed to be the next greatest player, and he turns into literally a pile of coal. So like,
I know, every time, right?
Yeah, so I'm like, nah, I don't really trust the whole college thing.
Talking about sports ball.
I know. And we don't even fucking care.
We don't even fucking care.
Yeah,
football season, baby.
Yeah,
it's football season.
It is football season. It started today. With that being said, absolutely, the Super Bowl is rigged every year. For sure. And like there's theories too about like the colors that they use. There's theories about like the way that I don't know if it's like
the like logo or something.
Yes, the logo, the Roman numerals, all of that stuff. So
yeah, like depending on it, like that's the team that's like the home or the away team is gonna win.
Yep.
Yeah. I've heard stuff like that before.
Yeah. So there's a lot of theories that go into that too, but just like basic theory of, they're all rigged. They're rigged.
People are crazy. Like the amount of research that initial person did to figure all of that out.
Right.
Like that's insane to me.
And the thing
like,
is
again, going back to like, I just don't give a shit that much. It is funny to like watch it and like listen to people talk about it, because I'm just like, oh my God.
You're like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like people that know all those like sports stats and stuff, like they know what the World Series game was in 1913 in New York. Like they know who played and how many bases they stole. And like, I'm like, what?
Yeah.
I just feel like that's a waste of your brain. But then again, I'm insane. So I am not the person to be taking any sort of advice from ever.
Never.
Well, sometimes, but this is not one of those times. Okay, so sports betting.
So yeah, I definitely think that like some of those things happen.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And then how about, so transitioning to that into like social media and news. So with sports and things like that, this all ties into it, music. So I don't watch the regular news.
Yeah.
And I know you don't either. Like our standard news channels. I have NPR programmed in my car.
Nerd.
And I have a couple other news stations from like Sirius, but they're on both sides.
Yeah.
One's CNN, one's Fox, because they always end up reporting the opposite thing is happening. So
right.
I have all of it because I like to hear all of the sides of things. I feel like I started getting more into this during COVID, and I started realizing what we were being fed through social media, because that's when like TikTok got really big, and like that's when even Instagram, like I think leveled up during that year.
Yeah.
Like you went from being able to do pictures to doing videos. You know what I mean? So I think that per our algorithm that we fall into, I think that we absolutely get fed certain things through the news and through our scrolling and what we see that could influence us.
Sure.
100%.
Sure.
Not only just the images, but also like the headlines, the things that pop up through there. So I think that that's why COVID pushed people apart so much, because they were seeing different sides of those stories all the time. And especially like Fox and CNN, I'm just going to use them as a, because they are opposite.
Yeah, polar opposites.
Polar opposites. And they, you know, they were calling it, you know, this lab created disease in China. And then there was one saying it was a leaked, like somebody ate a bad bat or something like that.
Yeah.
And then it got into a market, and then it got dispersed from there, and like wild ass stories, right? Come to find out it was a lab created disease, which we had to have known. I feel like if you were in the medical industry, you had to have realized that was created, because there's no way it could have spread that much around the world if it wasn't created.
Yeah.
There's an old movie that had a pandemic in it. And I want to say it was Outbreak.
Oh yeah.
Where
Outbreak.
like but it was airborne, and like they would have like bloody tears, and like they would die. They would bleed out because all of their red blood cells were bursting inside their body.
Yeah.
That was lab created, right? So, personally, I did not get the COVID-19 vaccine in any way, shape, or form. I refused. I was actually willing to quit my job over it as well, because my job almost, being in the medical field, my job almost required it at that time. And thankfully, the company decided to go the other way and let us choose. But the rules were different. So anytime somebody got sick, I had to ask them, have you had the COVID-19 vaccine? And I hated that shit, because they would always be like, well, do you? And I would always say no.
Yeah.
This is one of those like, my body, my choice. This was my choice, and this is what I went with. And like, if you had the COVID-19 vaccine and you were exposed, but you didn't have any symptoms, you could come to work. But if you hadn't had the vaccine and you were exposed and didn't have any symptoms, you couldn't come to work. So it was very interesting and dividing, I think. So
Yeah.
with that whole thing, Do I think it was leaked out of do I think it was biological warfare? Maybe. I think it was a test run.
Yeah.
If it was, just to see what would happen. And I say that and laugh, but 100% I believe that.
I know you do.
I 100% believe that was an absolute. Here's a little test run. Let's see what the fuck happens. Let's see how the world reacts, the people react. Just because, again, panic. We can't be trusted with knowledge because we as a population fucking panic. If we would just take a goddamn breath and be like, okay, so like aliens are real. It's fine. We can't be the only intelligent life, but not everybody thinks like that. And this is something I've also worked through in therapy. I expect people to think the way that I think.
Yeah.
Because
it doesn't happen that way.
Correct. Right. And then what happens is I tend to be rude about it. I sound rude about it, I guess. Because I'm like, really? Like, you didn't think of that? You know? And, and then I wonder.
Like condescending.
Right. I wonder why I get called condescending sometimes. So it won't be the first time or the last time somebody says that to me. It's just, I feel like it's just hard sometimes with the population. So, any thoughts?
Any thoughts? Wait, what was the topic again? Remind me.
I don't remember. I fucking forgot, bro.
I cannot.
I'm dead.
It was something about which one?
News and media.
News and media.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then you went off on your COVID tangent.
Yes. So what we were being fed.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I know that there is targeted advertisement. Like that's absolutely a thing. There's absolutely settings in your phone that you can help reduce that.
Yeah.
So I just think of things in a little bit more logical. Black and white, right? Like black. That's what I mean by logical is like black and white.
Whatever, bitch.
Black and white, not creative.
I know.
Or out there or innovative, right? Like that's not a bad thing.
Yeah, you're not super weird. You're not eccentric. You're very like, yeah, blah, blah, blah. It's put together. I've got it. It's handled. You know what I mean? And I'm like, it is not handled. Pew, pew, pew. We need to call, like you're correct.
I just want to have a peaceful life and not stress.
I have a peaceful life and I don't stress.
Ugh.
I just have a lot of energy and excitement.
I don't have that much energy at all whatsoever.
Got to get on that testosterone, but you don't need testosterone.
I don't need testosterone. I got too much testosterone.
We gotta get you. I got feeling better.
I have to pick up my medications literally at the pharmacy.
Okay, good. I love that for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So are you willing to share if you got the vaccine or not?
Oh yeah, I got it.
Okay. How many did you get? Like the first two?
No, just one.
Oh. Yeah. And then you decided you're like, nah, I'm not going to booster it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And that was it.
Can I ask if you got sick?
I did not get sick.
Okay.
Neither Dana or I got sick.
Okay.
Eliana did not get it.
Oh, okay.
The vaccine.
Yeah. I wouldn't have done it to my children either.
No.
Yeah.
I'll be a guinea pig. I don't really care, but
yeah, because and the thing is this is one of the things. Like Kayla and I do see things polar opposite sometimes, but we 100% stand behind my body, my choice.
Yeah,
and you would never force something on your daughter that you wouldn't.
Yeah,
that you wouldn't want forced on you.
I asked her if she wanted it.
Yeah,
or not.
Yeah,
and she was like, "Nah, I'm good."
Yeah. Okay. So, and
which
funny
I would
thing
have
too,
probably tried to talk her out of it anyways.
Yeah.
Like out of getting it.
Well, and again, the funny thing is too, is our group was split in half.
Yeah.
On who got it and who didn't as well.
Yep.
So, But it was never a problem with us. It took us a minute to actually talk about it.
Yeah.
As a group, because I think everybody was afraid to bring it up so that we didn't hurt anybody else's feelings.
Totally.
But we did actually talk about it as a group with absolutely both sides of conflicting points.
Yeah.
And a couple of us are in the medical field.
Well, I think like two of us were very passionate about getting it. Two of us were very passionate about not getting it. And then I was just like in the middle.
Yeah. 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 I believe that too. Yeah. You were definitely the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Because two of us got it all and the two of us were like, absolutely not. So yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah.
So that was.
Yeah. It was weird times, man.
Yeah. And the thing is too, is like, I know everybody, and I 100% believe in my body, my choice. That is one thing that I am sad to see that the world is getting into right now, that women are having their rights slowly taken away. Like we're not noticing. And I'm fucking not here for that shit, bro. No. I'm going to tell you that right now. As a person who has had an abortion, I cannot imagine in those moments not being able to have that choice.
Yeah. Yep.
So, there's my body, my choice right there.
Yeah.
We won't go 100%. Into that one too much because that one's I
totally agree with you.
That one's a hard one.
Yeah.
A hard one to get into because I get very, very passionate about it. And I know you will too, because we actually do agree on that one 100%.
Yeah.
So yeah. But just know that Kayla and I are 100% not here for any of that fucking bullshit, getting your rights taken away.
Yeah.
And we will see after this motherfucking election. All I'm gonna say is you guys get out there and motherfucking vote. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, vote. I don't care who you vote for.
I don't fucking care who you fucking vote for. Just goddamn vote. Get off your ass. You don't even have to stand in line in some states. In Arizona, you can get a ballot mailed to you.
Don't start that conspiracy theory.
Oh, fuck. I know.
Just kidding.
I know. It is a conspiracy theory, though. I know. That they're not counted, which would suck because the last two elections I did vote in, or I did.
Same.
I did fill out ballots and sent them in because I didn't want to be around the population of people.
Correct. Well, it was COVID too.
Yeah. And like I did not have a job where I could be like, hey, I'm going to go vote. And they just let me go. Like I had to plan it. Vote. You have to, but like I couldn't. We were so busy all the time that I couldn't. And it was, it could be an hour, it could be 20 minutes. So it was hard, but so I ended up doing mail-in ballots, which I hope get counted. I don't want to get into that because I actually don't know anything about that because I don't even want to look into it, to be honest with you.
I know.
Because it will break my heart. So there's that.
See, now you know how I feel.
Yeah. And, okay, so there's one more I do want to talk about because I also have a whole list of other ones to talk about. This is like a part one of like, it could be 2, 3, 4, or 10.
I love
depending on who we get on this podcast. Because if we get Amy on here, her and I will sit here for hours.
Yes. You will.
Because she is my conspiracy theory buddy.
Baddie.
Okay, so last but not least.
Dile. Oh. Our girl, Brittany.
Okay, so is this your copy?
No. It's one of you girls' copy. I don't know whose, though. I haven't read it yet, though, so.
I think I put my name in mine.
Oh.
So you might have Danny's.
But anyways, think I do have Danny's.
Yeah, a few of us bought the book as soon as it came out. Let's just start with I've been on Team Brittany since day one. Girlfriend got a little rowdy for a minute. Get her, boo boo. I would have too if I was a pop star, got that fucking famous, had that much fucking money, and was that fucking hot. She's lucky. Like I would have been in rehab. I would have
destroyed your life.
At least once in rehab for drug addiction, not drinking because it makes my tongue hurt, but probably sex addiction. With that body? Are you fucking kidding me?
With that body?
Hottest person in here, get your ass over here. For show. Yeah, no. I don't blame her for anything she did. She also had a rough upbringing with like alcoholic parents. So I think one of the reasons I'm Team Brittany from day one is because I relate to that. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for our friends who have not read her biography, I'm going to go ahead and use that term really fucking loosely because I do not feel like she wrote it. I feel like there may be some snippets from like diaries or something like that, or like journals or close family and friends recollection. I don't think she wrote it. I think that somebody, like, she made, like, her ghostwriter did not do her justice. You know what I mean? If she truly did. But also in reading that, my heart broke and I literally wanted to send Brittany, the second I finished it, I wanted to send her a DM and I didn't, cause that's not her. We'll get into that for a sec. So I wanted to send her a DM and be like, girl, I got you. If you ever come to Arizona, I will give you the biggest hug. You can hang out with me.
Oh yeah. Cause that's what she's going to do.
I'll take you to get some snacks.
Take you to get some snacks.
She seems very, very, very lonely in the book.
Yeah.
And
again, I haven't read it yet.
Yeah. So she seems very lonely. She seems like she's absolutely got some scars from her childhood and all of the work that she put into her life and got nothing out of. Mm-hmm. You know, like she did a residency in Vegas. She toured every other year from the time she came out, you know, like, and then she had her breakdown in 2007. And then pretty much since then, nobody's really seen her other than random, maybe once or twice, once a year. You know, like once or twice a year, she would pop up somewhere. Her Instagram is absolutely not Britney Spears. It is not Britney Jean Spears from Louisiana. That girl is some motherfucking fraud that lives. Well, she's got a green screen in the back and there's some weird shit going on with like her tiny furniture and stuff. So,
oh my God.
Have you seen this?
Yeah, I've seen some videos about it. Yeah. I think it's ridiculous.
I think it's absolutely some other person just posing as Britney to bring in money for Britney. But like, I think Britney actually might be dead. You laugh, but like poor girl has... I think they might have offed her for getting out of that conservatorship.
So you think this happened recently?
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Timeline. Great question. So I believe she was offed during or after her conservatorship was stopped. Either like the very last days of her court trials, because that looks like her in court. And I think that she's dead. I hope she's in hiding.
Interesting.
I think that she fled the country the second she got out of that thing, if she's alive. Because that's what I would have done. Again, people thinking like me. But the thing is she didn't have any money. He took most of her money through the years that she didn't have much left. I think she had enough to probably sustain herself very minimally for at least 10 or 15 or 20 years. I hope it's longer and I hope she's alive. My gut feeling is that she's not, based on the image that is given to us through the media.
Interesting.
But I had a little morsel of hope. I actually sent Amy this story.
Oh my gosh.
On Instagram. A little tiny morsel of hope. I saw a picture. Again, hope. And she was out and about, but she was like super dressed down. But she was the most Britney Spears looking Britney Spears I have seen in years.
Interesting.
But she looked like she's been in hiding. You know, like she was trying to cover up. But she didn't look sick. And she didn't look like she was strung out or anything like that. You know what I mean? Because honestly, so in her book, I don't want to give it away for anybody, but I'm going to give this little morsel away. She admits that she has, that she enjoys like Adderall, like uppers.
Interesting.
she doesn't think that she has a problem, but they send her to rehab apparently once or twice for it. But I'm like, girl, you also probably have ADHD. Like, if you look at her like videos and stuff, girlfriend
Even
cannot
from
hold
the
still.
beginning. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm like, she actually probably needed that to be a more productive person. But I also know, like, per the book, she was like force fed lithium for years as well too. Like, that's what she talks about in this. So she feels like she felt like a zombie. And so that's why I think that she's actually dead. Is the book doesn't seem like it was written by her. B, the cover. This photo shoot has not been done in the last 10 years.
No.
Absolutely not.
No,
this photo shoot is old as fuck. She's wearing 2002 metallic pants.
Yeah, no, that's definitely old.
So, like, why would you release a book and not do a photo shoot if you're going to be on the front of it?
Yeah.
A recent one.
Yeah. Agreed.
Just throwing it out there. Yeah. So, for all my girls who are Britney fans, because honestly, I would kill to see Britney live. I never got a chance to. Would. I never had the money to go see her when she was in Vegas doing a residency.
I know.
Because I would have fucking killed to see her.
Same.
So Britney, if you are listening to this, girl, come to Arizona. We'll take care of you. You can hang out with me, boo boo. I got a real cute puppy you can hang out with. I'll take you to get to eat some nice snacks. We'll keep you away from the paparazzi. Whatever you need. I got a house full of plants. And I give really good hugs because I'm chunky. So, like, I like to wrap myself around you, and trust me, it's a real good hug, girl.
Oh my God.
I'll get rid of some of that trauma real quick for you. But I hope that she's alive, but the gut feeling is she's actually dead.
Interesting. I just think she's fucking crazy.
You think that she just, like Amanda Bynes?
Yeah.
She just went a little...
Yes.
Okay. That's fair, too. So, do you think Britney Spears on Instagram is Bernie?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you think she's that loony bin?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right. That's fair.
And that's okay. Like,
yeah, that's totally fair. Okay. So, like, the knife thing, did you think those were real knives or fake ones?
Real.
Because she said they were fake.
Yeah.
So, by the way, I do follow her.
Yeah. Oh, of course. You got to keep up with the drama.
100%. I follow fake Britney Spears 100%. I actually had to mute her for a minute because she was getting a little crazy for me. Also, just to like throw it out there, tidbit, y'all, that girl never takes off her motherfucking eye makeup. She always looks like she has two motherfucking black eyes.
It's so true.
That's one of the things I'm thinking. That's why I'm like, this ain't fucking Britney.
Why? Because Britney would wash her face?
Yes. Britney Spears would wash her face because she is Britney fucking Spears.
You don't know that.
Absolutely, I know that. She's my homie.
Yeah, Britney, come to Arizona.
Come to Arizona,
what
Brit.
She said.
You will get the warmest welcome. No paparazzi. I swear to Christ, girl. You can come hang out. Like I said, I got a house full of plants and a puppy that's real cute.
Stop it.
Yeah. Okay, so you think Britney's alive?
Yeah.
And she's just gone a little cuckoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
Well, if that is true, cuckoo Britney, I'm so sorry. I called you cuckoo, but girlfriend, you need to get some counseling, sissy, and fuck. Oh shit. If that is her, for sure, she needs some counseling.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, this was fun.
This was great.
Thank you so much for doing this because I know that I've been pushing this on you for months now.
It was great.
Yeah. See, it wasn't so scary.
Yeah.
And we'll do some fun ones next time too.
Yeah. Perfect.
Okay. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah. Thanks.
Yeah. And we'll see you next time.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Go.